Hi everyone, this is Niyoti from Backinzo. Do you want multi-level control over your option strategies? If yes, in this video, I'll walk you through the 4 powerful hierarchy levels that help you fine-tune every aspect of your strategy and its execution. So let's dive right in. So as you can see here, this is 4 level hierarchy of Backinzo, which gives you best multi-level control on your strategy and their execution. So at the top, we have a user. Max one user is allowed. This is your main control panel for the entire day. Here you can set your overall profit, overall loss, and trailing parameters for the entire day. You can also set a square of time, meaning once the set time is hit, all the underlying strategies and portfolios under this user will automatically be squared off. Okay, please note that only one default user is always created when you install Backinzo. So make sure it's enabled by ticking the checkbox and set up correctly as per your trading style. Now I'll quickly show this over Backinzo interface. So let's go to the Backinzo interface. This is multi-leg grid, and just adjacent to multi-leg grid, there's a user setting. So this is that user, which gives you main control panel for the entire day. Okay, it's a supreme controller of the entire day, you can say. So just click here, and as you can see that one default user is always there since installation of the Backinzo, right? So this is the user. If you try to add a new row, if you try to add any more user, then you'll not be able to do that. Okay, so as you can see here, I have just enabled it by ticking the checkbox, as you can see here, right? So here you can set overall profit. Just click here, and let's say I want 5,000 rupees of maximum profit, and let's say loss I can bear 3,000 rupees. Okay, so here you can just set that and press enter. Okay, in order to save the settings. You can even set trailing parameters. So if you move your gray cursor to the right hand side, you'll be able to see all these fields. That is profit locking, max loss, wait second, quantity multiplier, square of order type, okay, square of time. Even square of time you can set on the user level. So all these things, all these parameters you can set if you want a supreme control panel for the entire day. Okay, so if I say that I want to set a square of time, let's say 3:25 p.m. Okay, that means that the set time is hit, all the underlying strategies and the portfolio under this user will be automatically be squared off. Okay, now comes our another hierarchy, that is a strategy tag. Okay, so this is second level of the hierarchy, which is a strategy tag. Think of this as a grouping tool. You can assign multiple portfolios to a single strategy tag. It's a grouping mechanism, making it easier to manage them together. Each tag can have its own maximum profit, maximum loss, and other rules applied collectively to all the portfolios under this. Okay. For example, let's say if you're running 2 straddles, okay, and want to apply a common max loss. So just create a strategy tag and link them all to it. That's it. One pro tip: always double check that your strategy tag is enabled. You have to just tick that checkbox which is linked to the user and configured with the right settings. Okay. So Backinzo gives you or allows you to make n numbers of strategy tags. We have casted no limitation onto it. Now I'll just quickly showcase it to you over Backinzo interface. So as you can see here, the strategies tab is just adjacent to the user setting. Just click here. Okay, and here you can make any strategy tag of your choice. You can make n number of strategy tags. We have casted no limit onto it. So you can just add here by clicking here to add a new row. Here I'll just add with the name, let's say PQR. Okay, and just press enter button. Here under user setting, you have to just enable or tick this checkbox. Apply. Okay, it's done. So this PQR, and enable it. Don't forget to enable it if you want a grouping mechanism, right? So here I'll just go to the multi-leg grid, these are my two straddle portfolios, right? So what I'll do is, if I want to run these two straddle portfolios and want to apply a common max loss, okay, so what I'll do is I'll just enable them, and strategies, I'll go to the strategies, and here under this PQR strategy tag, what I'll do is I'll just set, let's say, 100 rupees of maximum profit, and let's say 200 or let's say 100 rupees of max loss. Okay, so this is how you can set max loss and max profit in order to group those two straddle portfolios. Now here, after making these two portfolios, what I'll do is I'll just click on the edit button, and here under this strategy tag, under this execution parameters, I'll just click on the strategy tag as PQR, save portfolio. Okay, done. Now for this as well, edit PQR, and it's done, saved, right? So this is how I have grouped these two straddle portfolios under a strategy tag, which is PQR, which has max loss 100 rupees and max loss 100 rupees. Okay, so this is how you just group many portfolios, and this makes you easier to manage them together. Okay, now let's talk about another third level of hierarchy, which is portfolio. So user is the supreme controller, then comes a strategy tag. You can make n number of strategy tags, then comes portfolio. Under a strategy tag comes portfolio, and below portfolio comes legs. So we have two versions of Backinzo. One is V1 and another is V2. So V1 allows you to make portfolios up to 8 legs, whereas V2 portfolio allows you to make up to 24 legs. Okay, so let's talk about this portfolio, which is the third level of controller. Now I'll quickly take you to the Backinzo interface. So now comes the core, which is your portfolio, which is basically your option strategy setup. So just go to the multi-leg grid, and this is where the magic happens. You can define multi-leg strategy, apply entry, apply exit rules, you can set combined target, you can set combined stop loss, and many more things. Okay, so just click here. See, these are two versions. This is V1 and this is V2. V1 allows you to make option portfolios up to 8 legs, and V2 allows you to make up to 24 legs. Okay, now click here, add portfolio button. Okay, so here you can set any entry rule or any exit rule. See, if I want to let's say I want short straddle to be executed at 9:20 and end at 3:15. So here you can specify the start time, end time, square of time, and even you can set run on days under this execution parameter. So if you click here, all these fields will come in front of you. Okay, so here you can apply entry, exit rules. You can even set combined target and combined stop loss. So under this stop loss setting, here you will find this stop loss type as a combined loss. So here, if I want combined loss to be, let's say 1500. Okay, so here you can set it as combined loss. Even you can set combined target as, or combined profit as, let's say 3000. Okay, so this is how you can set combined target, combined loss, and many more things. So while creating a portfolio, you must assign it to a strategy tag, so it knows which group it belongs to. Okay, so under this execution parameters, you can set a strategy tag as well. So suppose I want to group this particular portfolio under a strategy tag of PQR, so that it becomes easier for me to manage them collectively. Okay, if I want to run multiple portfolios at the same time. Okay, so while creating a portfolio, you must assign it to a strategy tag, so it knows which group it belongs to you. Okay, one pro tip I would like to give you, that always test new portfolios using simulator before going it live. So what you can do is, you can just enable it, click on the recalibration button, simulate it, and choose the strict timing and just play, right? So this is how you can expand your portfolio in order to see every minute details, that too keenly. Okay, so always test new portfolios using simulator before going live. It helps you catch any setting errors very early. Okay, now comes another level of hierarchy, and that is legs. Okay, so finally we reach the leg level, the most granular layer of control. Each leg represents a strike in your strategy, and you can configure up to 8 legs per portfolio in Backinzo V1 version. Okay, but in version 2 you can set up to 24 legs. Okay, now legs can be selected on the basis of, let's say, I'll just quickly showcase it to you, that as well. Just click on the edit button, and here you can set on the basis of ATM, see, ATM, on the basis of let's say strikes, premium or Greek. So here if you click on this premium Greek leg, click on the add leg bit button, and here this leg has automatically got populated, right? So this is by CE. Here you can set on the basis of Greek, such as delta, theta, IV, nearest delta, premium. You can set even the between and the and values. You can even set maximum depth, and you can even set side, which side you want, ITM side or OTM side, or both will do. So legs can be selected based on ATM, strike, premium, Greeks, and these are the many fields. Okay, so this gives you flexibility to create chain reactions in your strategy execution based on leg level performance. Okay, so here you can even set on the leg basis, like on stop loss action, if you want to just concatenate the chain of reactions. If you want, like if you want to re-execute the leg, then you can choose this. If you want re-entry, then you can choose this. So similarly on the on target action, you can set all these functionalities like re-entry, keep leg running, pyramiding, okay, re-execute at opposite leg, LTP, and then comes if you want that if this leg target gets hit, then I just want to start another portfolio, then you can just click on this, and here to this adjacent box you can just mention the number of counts, or you can even specify any portfolio name which you want it to get executed once the target of this particular legs gets hit. Okay, so this gives you flexibility to create chain reactions in your strategy execution based on the leg level performance. So mastering these 4 levels will give you unmatched control and flexibility in Backinzo. So go ahead, experiment, simulate, and scale your strategy the smarter way. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you have any queries regarding this walkthrough. Thanks for watching. Happy backtesting with Backinzo. Thanks.